And welcome back. Today I'm going to have a look at the C.Pen. It's an amazing little pen because it enables you to actually read, scan text and actually puts it into this little pen here in text format, but also reads it back for you. So if you're struggling with reading information, this is a great little option, and with the dictionary also built into it, that just adds to the benefits. When you purchase the pen, I'll move that out of the way, you get earphones. Now the earphones are really handy because with the pen as well you can actually record live audio, but also you can use the headphones if you're actually reading back in an exam environment or somewhere where you need to be quiet, because if you scan the text with the pen you can listen to it through the headphones rather than out on the mini speaker. Also it comes with a case here. Just a quick point on this case, always place it in with the glass on the back as so and put it in, because the back of it, if I put that there, it's got a solid back, so it will protect the glass bit better for you. So always remember to do that. But there's only one way you can put that in anyway. Also comes with a little mini USB as well, which charges it and connects it to your computer or laptop or Mac. Bear in mind with this, take the text and save them on files actually on the C.Pen and then transfer them like a USB storage onto your laptop, onto your computer or Mac. But also you can do the same with the audio files as well, which is really handy. But also, if you take a laptop with you somewhere, you could sit in a library, then scan some text off and it scans it straight into a word processor or document on your laptop. So it could be Word, WordPad, text note. I'll show you that as well. Now the pen gives you 8 hours of scanning time and it takes roughly about 3 hours to fully charge. Also, it's got 8 gigs of storage. So remember, if you're saving audio as well, because you might save it in MP3 or maybe WAV format if you want to transcribe it. I'll show you that as well actually. That's a separate using Office 365. It's got a built-in dictionary with Collins English Dictionary and Oxford Primary Dictionary you can choose as well. So, shall we get stuck right into it? So first thing I'm going to do, obviously, see the power button here. This is where you turn it on and it's indicated by a little red symbol. So if I tap on it once, and there you go, it turns on. It's quite a bright screen actually. Now when you start it up, you get these options: text reader, dictionary, scan to file, record and settings. Now go to settings first because you need to choose your menu language. Now if I select it, I'm happy with English, but you've also got French and Spanish. Okay, if I click the little red button, tap it once, it brings us back to where we were before. So look at that as a backup button. Alright, if I click back up again, if I go back into it, I'm going to change the language again and I'm going to go back up and to English. There we go. Now if you scroll down as well, you've got talking menu. You can turn the reading on or off. I turn the reading off, it repeats all the menus, and that's kind of handy if you suffer from visual impairment as well. But just use the left or right arrows to turn that off and on. If I turn it back on, there you go. Also you've got the speed of the read back features, it reads back to you there as well. You can change that left and right again. And you've got the volume underneath as well. I'm going to turn that up actually to 30. And then remember the red button to come back out of there. Scroll down, so that's all set up. Now you've got exam lock. Now if you're provided this pen in an exam environment, what they'll do, they'll select it and select lock. And they'll add a little pin number in there. So let me come back out of there. So it just disables options like dictionary within the pen. So if you're in an exam environment, you can't obviously use a dictionary. So it still helps you with the read back features. You can hear text read back to you and stuff. So I'm going to select back up. Scroll down a bit more for you. Left or right handed, which is really important because as you scan, obviously you'll be scanning at different angles depending if you're left or right handed. So I've got it on right handed because I scan that way, and I'm going to click the red back up button again. Brightness, again, that's your preference. Date and time I haven't added yet because I've just opened it now. Auto shutdown could be useful. Now you might decide actually I need to turn off after 5 minutes. So I'm going to click 5 minutes myself actually, and that could save the battery. As I said, the battery should last around 8 hours of scanning options for you. You've got statistics of what your pen's done and software upgrade as well. Now if you want to run the wizard, it's quite handy actually because it sets everything up for you straight away. Let me show you. So talking menu I do not want, so it doesn't tell me, so it doesn't talk back the menus for me. Click the middle button. English I want. Again you can choose French, Spanish as well. I'll stick it on English, click the middle button. British English, so different accents as well. You've got a Scottish accent there as well, and Australian. But again, they haven't got Cockney accents, so I'm going to leave it on British. Right-handed, which I am, and the width is done. So that's a quick way of setting it up. Now click the red button to come back out of there, and then we can scroll to the top to where we started. Now the first option is to read text. So when we scan text, it will actually read it back for you and show you it on the screen. So what we're going to do is actually grab the actual manual that comes with the pen. And here we go. So we'll use this as an example. So I've got it on text reader. So what I need to do is click the middle button. And it will open up in a blank screen ready for me to scan. Now when you scan with this, quick point here. See the top? You've got a little plastic option here. It's quite strong, but when that pushes down, the light goes on, it'll start scanning. Okay, you'll get used to this because you've got to do it at a certain angle and keep straight. So I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to do actually the first line at the top there. And just drag it along. And there you go. Perfect. And then I'll decide actually I want to do the end line. Perfect. So then you can actually scan the text and have it read back. Now if I come here to the little up and down arrow, I'm going to go up. And I want to go to beginning and I want to hear that again. So click the middle button.
The menu button provides access to several legend options to look up words in dictionary.
Perfect. Now if I actually go up and select a specific word I might be struggling with, so I'm going to select the word several. Now if I come and select menu here at the top, you can see it gives me an option, clear screen, which I don't want to do because I want to keep that text, but I'm going to select definition and select the middle button. And there you go, I've now got a dictionary for that word. So if I click the middle button, it will read back.
Several, SVRL, determined one, more than a few, an indefinite small number.
And if you click that middle button again, it will also stop it for you. And remember to go back, click the red button. And there you go, click the red button again, it takes me back to exactly where I was. So I can change between words and choose where I want to read back from or check the dictionary. So I'm going to come back out with that with the red button. It takes us back to where we begun. So that only puts the text on the screen for you. It doesn't actually save it on the pen. Now what I'm going to do is, before I go to the option where we can actually scan to file, I'm going to select dictionary. Because you might just want to check one specific word. So again, remember, click the middle button. And it will bring up the screen again. Now important here, you choose the dictionary you want. Now you can see left or right arrow, I'm currently on English. So you can change that of course to French or Spanish. But I'm leaving it on English. But it's the right option I want to show you, Collins Dictionary, up or down. Now I could choose the Collins English Dictionary, or you might decide you want the actually Oxford Dictionary. I think the Oxford Dictionary has over 16,000 words and phrases as well, so I'll let you choose what you want there, but I'm going to leave it on the Collins. So what I've got to do now is scan. So let's scan a word, shall we? I'm going to scan button. And there you go. And if I click the middle button, it will read back.
BTN, N1, a disc or knock of plastic would ETC attached to a garment ETC.
And click it to stop it. So you can check the dictionary as well and use that specifically. You don't have to scan text and do a word. You can do specific words to check. And again, red button brings you out. Red button again. So that's your dictionary done. Go down one. Now this is the one, scan to file. So anything I use this option to scan from a document, maybe in a library doing research and you're grabbing quotes and stuff, you could use this. Then you can transfer it to your PC or Mac as a file, text file, and access that information. We're going to give that a go. So I've selected scan to file. I'm going to select the middle button and it will open up for me. Now if I've done a file already, I could select open file and I could even delete files I've got in there. But the important factor, come down to scan settings and click the middle button. Make sure you're choosing your scan language and select reading settings as well. So you can choose the read back feature, the speed you want it read back as well. Or maybe as you scan, you don't want it read back. So you could turn that off while it's scanning. But I'm just going to leave that on to show you if that's all right. And then you've got there speed underneath and word pause. So you can choose the amount of pause you want between each word as well. And at the bottom there, you've got your volume. So again, red button brings us out. Red button again. So I'm now going to choose to scan to file by clicking that middle button. Do a new file. And I'm just going to do that line here. And there it is.
access to several.
And you remember I didn't turn it off to read back, so I left that on. So now that's saved to the actual pen. Remember, it's got 8 gigs, so you can save a lot of storage. I'm going to come down. I'm going to do another line here. Let's do a few, shall we? So I'm going to do that one.
This is the function to use when capturing
And that one.
and saving bits from a book or a paper.
And that one.
No text is saved in a text file on Reader.
Now, remember, you've got your headphones in at the top, and you can plug your headphones in right here at the top here. Then no one else will hear that as well. So that's really useful to use the headphones as well. Okay. So there we go. Got all that information. Now, before I actually put that into my PC, it automatically saves, by the way. I'm going to click the red button to come out of there. Click it again to come out of there. Because I want to do the recorder as well before we plug it in. So we can actually record. It could be a meeting, could be a lecture, could be in placements. You need to take down information. It's up to you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click the middle button on recorder. Now, before you do anything else, I always recommend coming down to the bottom, select settings. I know it's a bit boring, but select file format. Choose your format. MP3 is more compressed. WAV is more raw, better quality. Now, if you want to save storage, I mean, you've got 8 gigs on here anyway, you'd probably use MP3. But I'll tell you why I'm using WAV, because I'm going to take this audio file, upload it to Office 365 and transcribe this audio into text. So I need good quality sound. So I'm going to leave that on WAV. You don't have to do that if you don't want to do that. It's just something I'm going to show you anyway. So come back out of there. That's all good. Then come down to file quality. And I put it on high because, as I said, I need good quality. So come back out of there with the red button. Perfect. Now I'm going to click the middle button. That's all set up. See recorder. Click the middle button. And click record. And I'm going to click OK. I'm going to read just a little bit of this manual. See how it picks up. A text file might also be opened, edited and saved via pen user interface at any time later. It is possible to open a text file and have the content used out loud. Read out loud, hyphen, like text reader, full stop. Now I'm going to press the stop button and I'm going to click. I can click OK to carry on, but I don't want to, so I'm going to come out there with the red button. It automatically saves it, can you see? So it's done. Come out of there again. And there we go. So I've now got a scanned file that I actually added earlier, and I've now got an audio file. Now, if I come out of there, the red button, I'm now going to plug in the mini USB and plug this into my PC. So I'm going to choose keyboard. Right, while it's connecting, I'm now going to open a blank Word document, or you can do a notepad or WordPad and make sure the cursor's in there. Now, let's go back to the pen. You can see it's come up character scanning. So now, whatever I scan with the pen, I'm connected through the USB, it should scan onto my Word document. So let's give it a go. There's the first line. See, it's come up there. Let's do something else. Excellent. So what could be useful for? If you're in a library, you just need to get some quotes down for your research or something quickly. Just scan it straight into a document. Or use that other option I showed you as well, which I'm going to show you in a minute where you scan to file. So there's a text saved automatically. Now, what I'm going to do next with this is always unplug it properly. Bottom right hand corner, go to your task. I'm going to unplug it. Now, I'm going to plug it back in again. This time, I'm going to go to UDisk, because remember that file we saved earlier? Let me see if it's scanned to file. So I'm now going to close the Word document. And don't save. And I'm going to go to my C drive. If I scroll down to my drives, you can see C610R. That is the actual storage on the pen. So I should have a scan file in there, which I do. And I should also have a recording of an audio. There you go, I've got 2 in there. So I'm going to open up the scan file first. Remember what I scanned to file? And that should open up. And there's all my information. There, that I scanned. Perfect. And also, if I come back out of here, grab that audio file there, I could technically upload that to Office 365 and transcribe that audio that I heard, that audio that I recorded, into text. I'll tell you what, I'll show you that now quickly while I'm here. Right, let's give it a go. Top right hand corner, see a little arrow dictate, select transcribe. Need to upload that file, so I'm going to select upload audio. And we know where it is, it's actually on my H drive, which is my e-recorder. And I'm going to double tap it to open it up. Now look to the right, it's now uploading to my Office 365. I think it uploads to your OneDrive. Give it a little while and then we'll transcribe that text. And there we go, so we see the quality of that. I'm going to select play.
A text file might also be opened, edited and saved via Pen user interface at any time later. It is possible to open a...
And there we go. Now if I come to the bottom, I can select add to document. And I'm going to extract it to this Word document with timestamps, how long they were. And there you go. I've now got all that information from my C.Pen uploaded to Office 365 and transcribed for me as well. So remember to eject your pen properly. And what I'm going to do is just going to unplug it, as so. And that is how easy it is to use to get you up and running with it. Hope that was a help. Thanks for watching.